Alright guys, welcome to On The Bench LFC. This is my third video today and my third update for you guys on transfers. I said it was going to be a busy day and there has been a lot coming out, and I think that this is probably going to be the same every day leading up to the end of the transfer window now. But I've got some news on some of the players that I was talking about earlier. As the day's gone on, more's come out, so stay tuned for the rest of the video. So I'm back again, obviously my third video. Yeah, I said that it was going to be a busy day and I think it's probably going to be the same to the end of the transfer window now. But it's all good guys, as long as Liverpool get a couple of signings in, I don't mind making the videos, I don't mind updating you guys, and yeah, and I hope you guys are enjoying the video. So, let's start with Chamberlain. I knew that we was in for a midfielder in this transfer window, still yet to come, and obviously with like the Emre Can contract extension and Juventus link and everything like that, obviously we could still have another midfielder go out yet, and Liverpool have already lost Lucas, so we're looking to replace him. Well, Chamberlain, it's come out today, has turned down a £180,000 contract extension at Arsenal, and Arsene Wenger is going to look at the details and within 24 hours will be telling Chamberlain whether he's free to leave in this transfer window. So there's a couple of clubs obviously linked with Chamberlain. Chelsea's been in the mix, Man City's been in the mix, and of course ourselves, otherwise I wouldn't be talking about it. But it has been said that Chamberlain would prefer a move to Liverpool. If you're looking at it this way, why would he go to Chelsea when Chelsea play the same formation as what Arsenal do with a three at the back and a wing back role? And if Chelsea was to sign him, he's probably going to be playing in that wing back role again at Chelsea. And also it's a bit of the amount of game time that he's been getting at Arsenal is another reason why he's not happy. So moving to Chelsea, I don't think he would get guaranteed game time. Man City, I really don't think they need a midfielder. Obviously, you never know with Man City. Like, you just don't know when they're going to stop their spending spree. It's absolutely ridiculous. They brought in loads of players yet again and spent an absolute fortune. But it's not about Man City, it's about Liverpool. And yeah, I personally think if Chamberlain's turned down that contract extension, my views on it is that he's already had his head turned. And hopefully, with what I said in one of my videos earlier on today, Klopp had come out and said we're in talks with players. So hopefully one of them players is Chamberlain. I'm going to keep an eye out on that one, and obviously if something more concrete comes out later today, then I'll do another video. But I don't think anything concrete will come out today. Obviously it was said that Wenger is going to tell him within the next 24 hours. So I think that would probably be tomorrow's video, or could even be the next day. So just stay tuned. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I'll definitely keep you updated on that one. What do you guys make of it? Do you want Ox to come to Liverpool? It wouldn't hurt anyway. Even if you don't highly rate him, I think that he's starting to feel that potential that he's always had, and Arsene Wenger really doesn't want him to leave, and in my opinion he would be a really good acquisition for us. I feel like we are lacking midfielders. You can tell with like Lallana being injured, obviously Coutinho, I've got some news about him as well coming up, so stay tuned for that one. But we need a midfielder, guys, and the other midfielder that is linked with Liverpool, I said earlier on, is Kovacic. So if I move over to that one quickly, there's been a bit of a weird story about that today come out, and it's that Juventus are still in for Emre Can, which I thought that had kind of died down, but apparently they still want to sign Can. But the only reason that they will sign Can is if Liverpool sign Kovacic. So there must be something there. There's no smoke without fire, and maybe when Juventus have asked about Can's availability, maybe they was told from Liverpool or a representative of Liverpool that Can will only be allowed to leave if we got in Kovacic, because I can't see where else that's come from. Obviously, you know what the media's like, and you know that they can come up with these good stories. So again, it's not anything majorly concrete, but it's definitely an interesting twist in this one. I would like to keep Can and get in Kovacic if we was going to do something like that. But obviously we don't know what Can's got in his head. He played fantastic against Hoffenheim, got himself 2 goals. I'm well impressed with how he's playing. But if he really doesn't want to stay at Liverpool, and we have got a chance getting in Kovacic and Chamberlain, then Kovacic and Chamberlain coming into that midfield would be a really good, solid base for Liverpool in the midfield area, especially with Lallana coming back and that. So let me know what you guys think on that. One thing that I am concerned about with that though is that Liverpool are still lacking a defensive midfielder, and Emre Can, you know, can play a holding role. And I'm not sure whether Chamberlain and Kovacic can really play the holding role. So I don't really know whether we would get both Kovacic and Chamberlain. Maybe it would just be one of them, and then maybe we would get a holding midfielder. I'm not too sure. Obviously, Klopp has come out and said that he's happy with the team as it is. So I don't know, guys, but I'll definitely keep you updated on that one as well. There's rumours of Origi going to France. The fee is roughly about 14 million, I think. It was said that Liverpool have been offered for him. And I've seen one report that it's one team and another that it's another. So basically there's teams in for Origi and the offer has been around 14 million mark. I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think on it. Would you let Origi go? Obviously, Klopp said in his press conference today that Origi wasn't even in the team against Champions League, which shows the strength of the squad. And that shows that Solanke's come in and is already in front of Origi. So, I don't know. It's a shame, really, because Origi was one of them players that was well thought after in Europe and has got a potential to be a really good striker. But he's probably let himself down a bit in the last couple of seasons. He hasn't really took his chances when he was given them, and when other injuries to our other players kicked in. Like, you've got to look, Danny Ings has been out injured a lot, Sturridge has been out. Do you know what I mean? So Origi could have really have nailed down that first team spot, and he hasn't done it. So I don't know. I'm fluctuating. I definitely think that if Origi goes, I wouldn't want to see it go for anywhere less than 25-30 million. If you just look at the other players that are young and have got good prospects going in this transfer window, it's ridiculous money. If Sigurdsson can go for 50 odd million, then Origi should be going for 30 million in my opinion. 14 million is taking the piss. I don't know, let me know what you guys think on that. It just doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, so there's a bit of an update on someone going out. And obviously I stated before that there's also rumours that Juventus are still in for Chan, so that's another one that could be going out. Kent is going on a loan deal by the looks of it. Not too sure where he'd go yet, but I think Liverpool have now decided that he's going to go on loan. Does that mean that they know we're keeping Coutinho, or does that mean that we're linked with another player that can play in that winger's role? Obviously if we've got Chamberlain, you know full well that he's capable of playing in the winger's role. So that's another thing that adds to a bit of evidence when I'm trying to pick at the different media sources at the moment, that I feel leans towards Liverpool are definitely in for Oxlade-Chamberlain. But I'd like to know what you guys think on that one. And let's go to the Philippe Coutinho situation. Obviously, every day something new comes out about it. And at the moment, Klopp said in his press conference he was asked, because apparently Coutinho has been called up to a Brazilian national duty, and it was put to Klopp that if he's injured, as you say, then how can he be called up for national duty? Klopp's answer to it was, well, he's on our injury list. They're within their own rights to take him and examine him themselves. And he went, and we won't stand in the way of that. But we all know he's not injured. It's all bollocks. He just doesn't want to play for Liverpool, does he? Let's face it. Also, being said about Coutinho today, there's been PK's come out from Barcelona and said that because Coutinho's handing a transfer request, it just proves that he really wants to come to Barcelona. There's been other things come out and said about him. Apparently people are worried about Coutinho because he's feeling really low because he's not getting his move to Barcelona. Well, I'm sorry, but cry me a river, dick face. Like, if you're that low because you're not getting a move to Barcelona, try having to worry about paying bills and trying to worry about where you're going to get money to put food on the table for your kids. You know what I mean? Like, mate, you're a professional football player. You're earning stupid fucking money. If you're depressed because you're not getting a move to Barcelona, but you already play for a top club like Liverpool Football Club, then something's seriously wrong with you. And to be honest with you, I'm getting fed up with it all. Pack your bags, go. I've said it a few times on my channel. If you're really that unhappy, then just go. As long as the fee's right, guys. And obviously, I said earlier on today, Barcelona are coming in within the next 48 hours with that fourth bid, and it's a massive sum. We would have laughed at the thought of that we could get that amount of money for Coutinho a couple of seasons ago, even last year. So the fact that we could get that in this transfer window, as long as we can get someone like Oxlade-Chamberlain in that can play midfield or winger like Coutinho does, let him go. And then spend the extra money that you get for him on getting in a defender, or more like a holding midfielder or a defender. And yeah, let me know what you think on it. it's boring as shit, and it really keep talking about Coutinho, and it's getting old. But I've got to keep you guys updated. I said I would, and every day there's something new on it, and it gives me something to talk about in the video. So I can't moan too much, but yeah, fuck off if you're not happy. Last thing that I want to say, I'd said earlier on today that Liverpool's linked with Howardez, and if we didn't get Van Dijk, then we would get Howardez. That's not going to happen, guys, because Juventus, not only are they trying to pick at our team by taking Emre Can, but they're also taking our transfer targets, because he is now apparently signed personal terms with Juventus, so doesn't look like that's going to happen with us. I think they've got themselves a good player there, loads of experience. I'd have loved to have seen him come to Liverpool, but if he's agreed terms over there, then that tells me that really the only defender that we are linked with is Virgil van Dijk. So fingers crossed on that one still, guys. And just, do you know what I mean? Like, we need Van Dijk, don't we? That's the bottom line. But anyway, like I said, I'll keep you updated. If there's anything major come out for the rest of the day now, then I will do another video. But if it's not anything too major, then I'm not going to bore you by keep putting videos out today. I'll save it for tomorrow, guys. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your days. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that I can keep you updated for the rest of the transfer window. And then if you want to stay being a subscriber to me, moving into the league, then by all means, it will still be daily videos, and it would mean a lot to me. Leave a thumbs up on the video, guys, and yeah, I'm out.